What's good, my people? I'm back again with another one, and in true trending UK fashion, I've brought you a review late. I actually had these on early access, and that's the worst thing, so I don't even have an excuse for being so late. So accept my apologies, and let's just get straight into this one. As you can see, it's a black on black box with a Jumpman logo and the Flight logo. Then on the label, the important bit, Air Jordan 4 Retro. So the colorway is black light graphite, UK 10. If you want to read the rest, just pause it here now. The good bit, let's get straight into it. So these were individually wrapped. They're not anymore, unfortunately. Here we go, the Jordan 4 Black Cat. Not the most hyped shoe for this year by any means, but it is a very hyped shoe for this year. Not the most, but it's up there. They were last out in 2020, and since then all these tech fleece wearing lovely people ended up just buying every pair, and then it became a thing where they became pretty crazy in price range. So £900, £1,000, let's just say $1,000 for the overseas viewers, which for this shoe $1,000 is crazy. Personally, I wouldn't pay it. I paid retail and that's about it. But yeah, we'll go straight through all the bits of the shoe and then I'll tell you what I think about them. So the bottom sole is a standard Air Jordan 4 sole. You're going to see this sole on every single Air Jordan. It might be a different color, but this is it. It's as Jordan 4 as it gets. And then we've got a white Nike logo. I don't know why it's white, especially being at the bottom. It should have just been black as well, to be honest, just makes it easier. But yeah, white Nike logo. Midsole, we've got this kind of shiny black on the back part, well, I'd say halfway through. Then we've got this rubber, you can see, just like a matte black. Then again we've got some more shiny black on there, and then around the front with the stars etc, it's all the same rubber material. And then again we've got that shiny where the airbag is, all the way around and back to there. It's always difficult reviewing a triple black shoe because, as you can see, black, everything's black. On the back, the bit I love the most about a Jordan is probably, one of the most important things to me, is this heel tab, and this one says Nike Air. So I do prefer the Nike Air as opposed to the Jumpman. Some people would say no, it's not an OG colorway, it can't be Nike Air, it should be a Jumpman. I don't care that much, if I'm completely honest. So if it does come with a Jumpman on the back, or it does come with Nike Air on the back, I don't really care that much. But if it is Nike on the back, I think it's better than the Jumpman. Again, don't really care that much. But yeah, so we've got this Durabuk, which I've heard about a million times recently. So literally the whole upper is that Durabuk, even with the wings, Durabuk. The toe box, of course, as you just heard me say, everything is Durabuk. And then we've got that netting that every Jordan has. So inside is mesh, on the outside it's like rubber. It does move around if you want to move it around. Plastic on the wings and plastic on the bottom as always. And then we've got that same mesh all on the tongue up to about here. And then we've got that Flight Jordan logo. It's kind of in like a grey colour, and the rest of it's black. And then of course on the inside, that Air Jordan, as you can see. And yeah, of course the inside is exactly the same as what I've just mentioned. Again, triple black shoe. It's not the easiest thing to review. I can't say look at the details. I can't say, oh, you know, all these different things that people do say, look at the details, etc. Oh, the details are crazy. You know, the extra pair of laces, all lovely colors. You could change this color, it will look better. I can't. I really can't. It's just a triple black shoe. Goes with everything. So Jordan 4. As Jordan 4 as it gets. But yeah, I really do like this pair. I wasn't one of those people who were, you know, about to pay resale. I don't even like to pay retail sometimes. But yeah, I got this shoe. It's gonna go straight to the toe soon. It's been about 2 weeks, I think. But yeah, straight to the toe ASAP. This one's definitely a keep. I'm gonna say 10 out of 10. Just why not? If Nike would ever ask me, I would ask them for a full leather black version. I don't know why, I just prefer leather. Actually, I do know why. Things like this. Because I can't keep nubuck, suede, etc. clean. It's always something difficult for me. Like, for example, some sneakerheads love Air Max 95s without the leather toe box. I'll be honest, I prefer the leather toe box because I can keep that clean. But yeah, I'm going to have a on-foot video in just a few moments. Oh, no. Squeak test. Most important bit. Not really squeaking there, are we? That's because this bit is not rubbing against it. If you really make them, you'll get a squeak out of it. But yeah, squeak test, I'll be honest, I'm not worried about that. If you really do care, I don't think you're gonna walk and your shoe does this. If you're walking, your shoe's doing this. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I've had enough of hearing squeak. I hope to not hear squeak again. This has been a bit of an ADHD review, I can't lie. But yeah, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Check out all the other videos, check out all the other content. Most importantly, take care, my people.
Thank you.